The iPhone 17 Pro Max is almost here, and there's a lot of excitement around it. This is expected to be Apple's most advanced phone of the year, with some big upgrades on the way. But even with all the improvements, there are still a few important things that users really want Apple to fix. One of the biggest missing features is smarter Siri. This year, Apple introduced Apple Intelligence, and people were hoping Siri would become more helpful by understanding what you're doing on your phone and reacting based on that. This context-aware. Siri was supposed to make using the phone easier and faster. But when Apple showed off iOS 26 at WWDC 2025, there was no real update on that feature. Siri didn't get the big changes everyone was waiting for. Meanwhile, other companies like Google and Samsung are quickly adding smart AI features to their phones. If Apple doesn't catch up soon, Siri might fall too far behind. People want Siri to respond naturally and follow conversations. Right now, it still feels like the same old voice assistant. If Apple wants the iPhone 17 Pro Max to stand out, it needs to deliver on this promise and make Siri truly intelligent. The next issue is charging speed. In 2025, Apple is still behind when it comes to fast charging. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to come with a big 5,000 mAh battery, but if it charges slowly, that's going to be frustrating. Last year's iPhone 16 Pro Max charged at around 26 watts, sometimes reaching 38 watts. But that's still far behind other brands. OnePlus phones charge at 100 watts, and even Samsung's Galaxy S5 Ultra supports 45-watt charging. Apple doesn't even mention charging speeds in their official specs, which tells you a lot. With a bigger battery on the way, Apple really needs to improve charging speeds. People don't want to wait over an hour to charge a phone that costs so much money. Another issue is the phone's weight. The iPhone 16 Pro Max already weighs 227 grams, and if the new model gets a bigger battery, it could be even heavier. This could be a problem, especially since other phones with similar features are getting lighter. Some reports say Apple might switch from titanium to aluminum to reduce weight. Aluminum is lighter but not as strong. If that's true, it could help make the phone easier to hold, but Apple will need to balance weight and durability carefully. A lot of users want a phone that feels solid but doesn't feel heavy in the pocket or hand. If Apple wants to stay competitive, it needs to make sure the Pro Max model isn't too bulky. Lastly, let's talk about color. Apple's Pro models usually come in serious, professional-looking colors like black, gray, and silver. But many users want something more fun and fresh. The regular iPhones often have bright and exciting colors, and people want the same for the Pro models. There's a rumor that the iPhone 17 Pro Max might come in a new orange color. That would be a nice change and help it stand out from other models. Just one or two bold color options could make a big difference. People want their phones to not only perform well, but also look good. A phone that has great specs but looks boring isn't very exciting. A pop of color would make the device more appealing. So overall, while the iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to be a powerful and premium phone, Apple needs to fix a few key things. Smarter Siri, faster charging, a lighter design, and better color options would really make this phone special. If Apple can deliver these updates, the iPhone 17 Pro Max could be the best iPhone yet. All eyes are now on Apple's September event to see if these changes become reality.